One of my favourite things to do in Terraria is build a giant base during our adventures. It gives you lots of space to display all of the awesome loot you've been collecting and invite all the NPCs to one convenient location. One thing I read a lot in the comments, however, is that some people aren't sure how to get started building a huge base. How's it going, crew? This is HappyDays, and today I'm going to share one of my expert building techniques that will make you a building pro in no time. So here we are, guys. We are set up in a brand new world here, and I'm going to show you my core building design that I use in a lot of my Let's Play adventures. And what we've got here is some basic equipment, and this is what you really want to have if you're going to do some building. So we've got plenty of building materials. You want to have more than you need, that way you don't have to stop halfway through. And I've just got some basic furniture and stuff as well. But the first thing we want to do is have a look around and see if we can find a nice area to build on. So this is looking pretty sweet. You want a nice flat area. Let's just have a look to the left here. Okay, this isn't too bad either. I think I like the first one though. So the first thing you need to do is just flatten out an area. Now, for equipment, I'm assuming you're probably a bit later in the game. Maybe have some good pickaxes and stuff. Sorry, Wormy, we're going to kill you. Let's see, do I need it flatter than that? We might get rid of this layer as well. No, I don't want to kill that tree because it looks nice there. So yeah, what you want to do is just flatten out a nice area, and you can always use a staff of regrowth to replant the grass after you've finished, or you can just use grass seeds. It's totally up to you. Now, the thing I love about this design I'm about to show you guys is it is so easy to get started. Like, it's ridiculously easy. So let's just get rid of that back dirt wall there. We don't need that. Beautiful. So let's grab our starting building materials, and what I like to do, guys, is actually move everything out of my last few inventory slots and then just grab all the building stuff I need. Alright, let's get the planked wall, let's get the beams. And the first thing we want to do is, what we're going to do is just make a big square or rectangle box. Now, it's more like a rectangle actually, and I'm going to use stone slabs for this. So we kind of want to find where the middle is roughly. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm going to put a torch on it, and then I'm just going to count a number of blocks each way. So I'm thinking for this area we might go about 20. So I'm going to zoom this up, we're going to make a little box, and then I'll show you the next step. Alright guys, we've got the basic setup of our base ready to go here, and you'll see why it's important to have that single torch in the middle in a moment. So what we're going to do now is actually divide this up into a bunch of rooms, and what I like to do is make the small middle room a little bit bigger than the side room. So we're going to count using platforms. This is a really good way to do it. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That looks pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is going to be our first room, so we'll put a torch each side there. And then we want to sort of divide up the rest of the room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, 6. And this is where I really like to have it symmetrical. I like to have the two floors even. So let's actually count how many there is altogether. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're almost there. And this is why I like to use a rod of discord for building sometimes. You can easily get around your builds. 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that'd be 7 each side with 1 in the middle, which is actually perfect. Slimy, you're kind of in the way. Go eat something. Alright, go eat that slime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we get rid of that, is that right? No, 6. Nope, I've messed up, guys. It should be that one I get rid of. And then there should be 7 each side. So what we can now do, and I'll discord back in, is we've got the perfect second floor measurement. So the bottom floor and the top floor will both be the same height, which will make your base look really cool. Alright, so we've got that set up there. What we're going to do now is actually create the side rooms. So we'll use our stone slabs again. There we go, there's a room there. Get rid of this torch. Here's another room. We'll discord upstairs. Now, what I like to do sometimes, you don't have to make it symmetrical top and bottom floor. So you might bring these two in a little bit. So these are, you can use platforms again. These are 2 in from the side. So we'll go like that. And let's just make stone slabs to the top. Slimy, you're gonna get crushed. Get out of there. Okay, and let's put that there. Alright, that's looking pretty sweet. And then we're going to make some room for the doors. Let's just bust that open. Lovely. Let's discord back down again. There we go. Open that for a doorway. I can get rid of the torch now. Oh, guys, this is all coming together very nicely indeed. So what we're going to do now is actually add a bit of design to this. Is that symmetrical? Is that, yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is add a bit of design to this now. And this is where all of the building materials that we've got will come into play. So I'm going to just do a sped up montage here, guys. We'll sort of have a look at it, and then I'll talk about it afterwards. Alright, let's zoom ahead. Okay, we've got our 6 rooms created, and I've gone with a very basic design, guys. You don't need to get fancy at this stage, you're just getting it built so you can add to it, and that's the really important part here. Try not to be too fancy early on. Now, one really great tip I have is adding windows to your base will really lighten it up. That way you don't have to have quite so many torches everywhere. So what I like to do is actually add some windows to the middle room and make it quite a large display. And you can sort of just do something like this. And then what I like to also do is maybe add some sort of design feature around it. You might use the planked walls, you might use something else, and it just sort of adds a bit of character to it. So there we go, let's get that. And I've messed up the sidewall here. Let's just fix that up. Beautiful, very nice. And then what you might do is just add some torches near there, and you can get rid of the other ones. Beautiful, okay. And then what I like to do on the second floor is you might do the same thing again, but make it a little bit smaller. And that way you're sort of showing that, you know, as you go higher up in the base, the design actually gets a little bit smaller, which it makes it look kind of cool. So there we go, let's just copy that design again. Beautiful, go around like that. And we'll put the torches there again. Lovely, very nice. So what I'm going to do is just add a little bit more design to the base, add some furniture, and then we'll talk about the last step. Let's go. And here you have it, folks. We have a fully functional starter base with plenty of potential to be expanded either sideways or up into a tower, however you see fit, or you could even do both. We've got an awesome crafting room right in the middle here, with the guide is the actual NPC that lives there. We've got a spawn point, we've got little bookcases, we've got the Goblin Tinker, we've got all the good stuff. So yeah, you could do a lot with this base, guys. What I like to do is actually extend the base a bit to the sideways and put some display galleries. I'd also, maybe you could like mine out a little bit of this, put some platforms here, and then you could continue to build the base upwards as well, and maybe add a bit of a tower to it, and all that good stuff. But that's pretty much all you need to do a really awesome big base starter design. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. A lot of people have been asking for the Let's Build series to come back, and I really enjoy it. I haven't done it for a while, so if you've got ideas for what you'd like to see me build, let me know in the comments. It can be pixel art, it can be base types. I'm happy to do any of that stuff. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. And here's the most important part, as always, you all stay happy, and I'll see you soon. This is HappyDays signing out. See ya!